The Chicago man who allegedly shot and killed a Chicago police officer Saturday night has been ordered held without bail. This as the city and Chicago Police Department mourn the loss of Officer Ella French. Governor J.B. Pritzker spoke about her death this morning.
The family of the Officer French who passed away deserve to have the entire state grieve for their daughter. It is outrageous that police are being shot at. It is outrageous that we have violence that is boiling over. And it's not just in Chicago. It's in other parts of the state, and it's also all across the nation.
And WTTW News reporter Matt Masterson joins us now with more. Matt, remind us who the suspect here is in this alleged murder and what he's charged with.
So this is 21-year-old Amante Morgan. He was arrested immediately after the shooting, and he's now been charged with several felonies, including first-degree murder for Officer French's killing, as well as 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder of a peace officer and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, amongst other charges as well. And
Assistant State's Attorney James Murphy detailed what happened Saturday night in that shooting in his prosecution today. Remind us the story that he told.
So this, according to the prosecution, was a traffic stop that began over some expired license plate on an SUV. So French was driving with 2 other officers, and they pulled over this SUV with the expired plates that was carrying Amante Morgan, his brother Eric, and another woman on Saturday night. And essentially what happened was the officers got the 3 people out of the car, and a struggle broke out between Amante Morgan and one of the other officers. Amante Morgan apparently wouldn't put down a drink or a cell phone that was in his hand, and he started struggling with one of the male officers. As that happened, Officer French was on the driver's side of the vehicle and came around to the passenger side. And as that happened, Amante Morgan allegedly opened fire on both. He hit Officer French once and killed her, and he also struck this other officer multiple times, and he remains in critical condition. And as this was happening, Amante Morgan's brother Eric allegedly fled on foot, and a 3rd officer was chasing him, heard the gunshots, and then returned to the vehicle. And as that happened, he got into a shootout with Amante Morgan and was actually shot Amante Morgan once or twice, and he remains hospitalized as of Tuesday.
Just a tragic situation. And you mentioned Eric Morgan. He was also in a court hearing today. What is he charged with?
So he isn't facing any murder charges like his brother is, but he was been held without bail, like Amante Morgan, on charges of unlawful use of a weapon by a felon and obstruction of justice. And both of these brothers are going to be back in court next Monday for additional hearings.
All right, we'll follow that. Thanks, Matt, very much.
Thanks.
And you can read Matt's full story on our website, WTTW.com/news.